Self-esteem and self-confidence is a term used in psychology to reflect a person's overall evaluation or appraisal of his or her own worth. And we could say that all problems in any person's life are due to a low self-confidence. So the question naturally arises: how to have a self-confidence? And why do we have a low self-confidence? We all start our life journey as infants incapable of consciously accepting or rejecting ideas, thoughts, and habits that we are subjected to by our parents, relatives, and overall surroundings. And as a result of this fact, our self-image and confidence is formed and programmed for us. Now, this may seem unjustly, especially if our surroundings were very unfavorable. If this is your case, then the most important thing for you to realize is that you cannot change the past, and blaming your parents or relatives will do you absolutely no good. It will actually pull you even further back into areas of resentment and self-pity, and these are very destructive states you don't want to be in. Rather, gain an understanding of why you are as you are and start learning how to have a self-confidence that will bring you everything you want in your life. In this video, we are going to share 10 tips to build your self-confidence. Number 1. Self-confidence is all about perception. Believe or not, but self-confidence is just a matter of your perception. Don't believe me? Do you remember when you first started riding a bike and thought it was hard? The more you practiced, the easier it got. Before you know it, you are riding your bike like a pro. Before you started, you had a perception that riding a bike was hard, but at some point your perception changed and you realized that it's not hard at all. Once your perception was changed, riding a bike became easy. If you perceive that it's hard to improve self-confidence, it will be. Number 2. Recognize your insecurities. We all have our own flaws and insecurities since nobody is perfect. There is no need to worry for something that you cannot fix yourself or a past negative experience. Things happen in life and you have to accept that there is no way to go back and fix things up. Therefore, if you feel ashamed of anything you did or that happened in your life, you will most likely not get over this completely, but over time, you may gradually. Talk to yourself or anyone you trust and love a lot about it. You need to get rid of things that make you feel bad. Learn to accept by recognizing your insecurities can help you grow stronger and building more confidence. Number 3. Write down 10 answers on paper. 1. What do you like about yourself? 2. Do you understand that you are not your appearance, your thoughts, or excuses? 3. What are the most important things to you? Are you using your energy to support these things? 4. What are you passionate about? 5. Are you willing to take a chance on yourself? 6. What do you need to do to restore order within yourself? 7. What are you willing to give up in order respecting yourself? 8. What qualities and characteristics do you need to develop in order to have self-esteem? 9. What action step would make you feel fabulous? 10. What is the legacy you want to leave to the world at the end of your life? Number 4. Enhance your skills and try to work on your weaknesses. It will also help if you remind yourself of the good qualities you have. If you are good in writing speeches, continue and improve that. If your confidence is challenged by your shortcomings, work on them. Like curly hairs that need hair straighteners, your liabilities will surely need a lot of work too. Number 5. Engaging in positive self-talk. This is familiar territory for you because you already know that some of your most important conversations are the ones that you conduct with yourself. Self-talk governs your emotional state, which in turn affects your mental and physical well-being. You need to feel good in order to be confident, and you won't grow in confidence if you keep doing yourself down. Be your greatest supporter. Give yourself frequent and realistically positive reassurances about how things should pan out. Be constructive in those one-sided private conversations that you have with yourself. Number 6. Don't be afraid of failures. Take them in your stride and move on. Say to yourself that you will succeed the next time. Never make the mistake of allowing your failures to overwhelm you. They will force you into a shell and destroy your self-confidence. A better way is to shrug your failures as something inconsequential and take on a new challenge. Of course, you must learn from your mistakes and be realistic about your abilities. People who try to overreach often fall down. You should not allow that to happen in the name of self-confidence. Number 7. Focus on what you want to do. Slow down and focus on things that are of real importance to you. We have a tendency to think we are important if we are multitasking today. We rush from one task to the next. It is common sense that this makes us do things half-heartedly. The more things you are up to, the less time you have for each one of them. This might make you good at producing quantity, but it is at the expense of quality. This is a self-confidence killer, since you know you are not doing the tasks as good as you can do. When you have less things to do and you have the time to do them properly, your self-confidence will increase. Number 8. Social comfort. Society's acceptance, recognition, and approval are all important to a person's existence. These are achieved more by those who are self-confident. Their belief in themselves causes them to be more relaxed in social situations. They are not afraid being with other people and meeting new people in any social setting. A good level of self-confidence leads to the person's high level of comfort regardless of who is surrounding them. They are seen to be enthusiastic about life and the future, which translate in their dealings with other people. Their positive aura becomes some sort of magnet that draws people to them. Their enthusiasm is contagious and it overflows to those around them. Number 9. Choose your friends wisely. Be aware of how you feel after you spend time with different people in your life. After you leave your friend's house, do you feel happier and more confident, or depleted and drained? This is one of the most helpful indicators of whether the company you keep supports you in having a high self-confidence or not. And number 10. Stick to your principles. A person of dignity and principles can always believe in him or herself. In times of low self-confidence, he or she can take great encouragements for following and maintaining principles. You need to hold on to something, and it cannot be better than sticking to principles. You can tell yourself when it comes to how to improve self-confidence that you have followed your principles at all times in life, and that it is a very great virtue you have. Understanding the importance of progression is key to building and maintaining self-confidence. You shouldn't put so much emphasis on the end result that you are unable to begin. Taking things one step at a time is a very valuable lesson. It's also helpful to know that failure is part of the process of succeeding. In today's world of instant gratification, many people are lost searching for magic cures to all their problems, when all they have to do is take that first step to get going. No matter how small the first step is, you can never take the second step without it. With each step you take, you build momentum, which is going to help make things easier and increase your self-confidence. Before you know it, you will be taking the last step and completing whatever you set your mind to. Something that may seem impossible as a whole can become very possible when done progressively. At last, dress wisely, as it plays a huge role in gaining self-confidence. For instances, you should dress according to your environment. Wear clothes that make you feel smart, comfortable, and feel good when you look at the mirror before leaving your home. Always follow your heart and believe in yourself. Lastly, be bold to face the world. Go ahead and do something that you fear and see the world can be yours. If you found this video helpful, then like, share, and subscribe our channel to get future videos.